Yeah, we gotta have fuel. We on W. So we're back. So Rose knows cell signal. We had no cell signal.
There's nobody in there.
For like the last 50, 60 miles, we had no cell signal. We're deep into Illinois. We should be in Indianapolis, Indiana in about an hour and 40 minutes-ish. We gotta stop and get fuel. Looks like exit 119 is going to be where we're stopping at.
I think that's the best signal that I've had.
Mo good up.
They have a Love's and a Casey's, it says.
Whichever's going to be easiest to get in and out of. Get the tank filled up. Get my tank empty.
Rose just popped in, says she's just outside Dayton. Howdy, Karen.
Hey, Karen. Just outside of Dayton. She's getting close. Rose is getting close. We're still in Illinois, the land of no cell service.
Karen said, are we there yet?
We are almost not even close.
There it is.
But we're gonna make a fuel stop. Now, the gas price since the last stop we made has jumped $1 a gallon almost. Fuel is definitely expensive in Illinois.
Rose says she's getting ready for her one and only pee break. I feel like we stopped here last time, didn't we?
That's quite possible.
Good grief, what a rough parking lot. All right, we're stopping for fuel. I'll let you fuel up, go to the bathroom, and then we'll straight off. So we're gonna have to stop it, okay? Okay.
You can get out and stretch your legs if you like while we're fueling.
Can I unplug this?
Yeah, you can unplug it. It'll still work, I think.
All right, I'm gonna get out and stretch my legs too. Oh, eek, ooh, ah, eek, ow. Shoosh. So we had to stop. We gotta put some fuel in. There's GP back there. And it's windy. There he is. Getting some fuel. Going to the restroom. And we're gonna get back on the road. We were gonna stop at that Love's, but we got to this side first. So we're at the Casey's. Good for you, Rose. I don't think I could handle it if I only stopped once in 10 hours.
While this is fueling, I'm gonna go get
Okay.
the rest.
It's windy and warm here. I hope that doesn't mean stormy. Oh, that's true, Rose. You have less. Still, though, I don't know if my bladder can do it. Hi, Joy. Morning, Bud Files. It is definitely windy and warm. So GP's fueling us up. He ran in to go to the restroom. Then we'll probably trade off and I'll go. So I don't have to say, oh, now I need to go, and I have to hear it out of him. You know. I definitely needed to stretch my legs, though. So, I'll turn you around here. Look at this car. It's so packed. And look what I see. That's my bucket from Ohio from last time. Heck yeah. He's got the shovels. He's got everything pointing towards my head where I'm riding. It's totally full. And I stepped in something yucky. It's pretty though. It's not sweltering hot. Ew. I'm not a huge fan of the car travel, Joy, but you can't get there if you don't go. People are looking at me like I'm nuts that are driving through. I'm talking to the phone, or they think I'm talking to the car. I don't know. I own the weirdness. It's all good. I see a sign that says Effingham and Terre Haute. And I can't see what that one says.
Hello, Kent, gentleman Prospector.
Hello.
Getting fuel.
If you're good to take it, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
I'm good to go. I'm filled up.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Hi, everybody. Tuesdays with Joy. It's a bit windy, Jason says. Show you inside. What you can see inside. Somewhere stuck back in there is my high bankers. I got 2 high bankers in there. Tents. We are somewhere in Illinois. Oh! Mama Bird got a powder in her nose. That's right, Joy. We're filled back up. Another 400 miles to go to our next tank, which we should be good to go until we get almost there. We're halfway. We're halfway to Belleville, Ohio. Dude Wilson, Howdy. So a lot of you guys have been trying to follow us since 7 o'clock this morning when we left. Hey, AAA, Alaskan Assassin, welcome, pal. And we lost cell signal intermittently through parts of Missouri, and we completely lost it in Illinois. We just got it back. We hit some road traffic in Illinois. At one point we was stopped on the interstate, and then at another point we was going 5 miles an hour. And I'm handing the phone back to Mama Bird.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Give her hell, GP.
Give her hell. Hell is being given.
Here we go.
We in a race car.
Hillbilly says, found you.
Hillbilly.
Joy said hi to Alaska Assassin. He wasn't in there when I was in the bathroom. Ah!
Hillbilly started with us this morning.
Hillbilly did start with us early this morning.
She was the first one in chat this morning. And we lost signal, and we kept losing signal, and we're in Illinois now, and we've had really bad signal through Illinois. We just heard from Rose a little while ago, and she was deep in the heart of Ohio. She's gaining on it. She's almost there.
She said she was stopping for her one and only pee break.
By Dayton.
Bacchus says, my back teeth were floating, right? We had to stop.
This was my very first stop. Mama Bird second. I did have to stop. I've had 164 gallons of coffee this morning. So there's these little white pollen-y looking things floating around here in Illinois. And when we were stopped earlier on the interstate, I rode the window down, and I had one of them things float in my mouth. So I got an Illinois alien now.
You hear that, Alaska Assassin? He got an Illinois alien. It floated right down into his mouth. He said, Rose says it's cotton from Cottonwood. Is that what it is? Seriously?
It didn't taste like cotton, but I suppose it could have been cotton.
Jason E. Miner said, oh no, you got impregnated.
Ground zero. Right here, man. So I'm guessing that they're getting the pollen that we got last month, they're getting it right now up here. Because we had the little floaty things back home in southwest Missouri last month.
Hillbilly said she lost us in St. Louis. She took her own turn.
We are just over halfway on our 12-hour journey. My hip's doing pretty good. My shoulder is not. I'm having a rough time with my GP's old shoulder.
I'm freezing. Marcus said, congrats, GP and Mama Bird on the alien baby.
Right?
It's a Red Bull truck. They give you wings.
Don't forget to wave at the Red Bull driver. It's the Casey game.
Hey, I got a nod and a smile out of the Red Bull driver.
Hey, that's a nod and a smile. I wonder how many points that is.
I don't know. Hillbilly said 12 hours? Come on, you can do better than that. Bacchus said it's just a baby picker.
You know, Mama Bird, last year this time, we made this same trip. We were headed to a different spot, but we ended up going to the same place we're headed tonight. And that's kind of how we found the spot. The very first time that I got out there with my pan, I was there with 2 other guys from the GPAA, 2 local guys, and I pulled, remember that picker I pulled out of there?
I did.
That was freaking awesome. That was amazing.
33 points, Joy said. That's what it was worth.
33 points. Well, you're on the board, Mama Bird.
Woohoo! Ugh.
So since we've been in Illinois, we've seen 7 patrol cars, and usually we get there's a speed trap ahead on our Google Maps, but it never said a word. But
Maybe they weren't checking speed.
maybe they weren't checking speed. The humidity is so much better here. Did you notice that when you got out, Mama? But I think it even straightened your hair.
Oh, he thinks he's funny. Missouri humidity and my hair didn't cooperate this morning. It got really floofy. Rose said lots of coppers today.
Yeah, the cops are out. They know Rose Nose Monkey Fest is going on.
That's right. All right, here we go. Not even did they look over remotely. Didn't care. I don't want to film them. I don't want to call in and say somebody's filming me.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's legal to film anyone you want, as long as they're adults. But yeah, they're in a 48,000 pound vehicle. You know, Lug Nut Rule says we don't want to film them if they don't want to be filmed.
I love it, Rose. Rose sent me a pic of humidity hair.
There is wind, and it's starting to cloud up some, it looks like. Look at the wind blowing, whipping them trees.
Bacchus said, take off your shirt, GP. Then they'll honk.
It's cold enough in here, my nipples are hard.
Mine too. It is fucking cold in here. I'm freezing. Give it 3 seconds, it'll be hot again.
Seriously, feel my nipples. They're seriously hard.
Bacchus says his are too.
Yeah, but mine's hard like late night with Joseph Milton hard.
Oh God. Jason said, oh, that's a clip. Joy said she used to do that as a kid to get the truckers to honk, but she didn't take her shirt off. Jason.
Seriously, feel my nipples.
It does look a little dusky.
It's starting to look a little bit like there could be some Missouri weather pushing in here. So the last time we made this trip, we thought, you know what, we will just rent a mid-size SUV, because we was driving all the way to Maine. Instead of putting the miles and wear and tear on our vehicle, we thought we'll just a mid-size SUV and drive it. We ended up getting a 2024 Chevrolet Trailblazer, which they called a mid-size SUV. It fit our cooler and a cup, and that was it. That was it. It was done. We couldn't put nothing else in here. Barely had room for a gold pan. When we left Ohio the last time, we left so much stuff. Buckets. 5-gallon buckets.
We had to.
Yeah, we was going up to people asking them, you need an extra bucket?
Jody Genealogy said, I came back at the weirdest time. Rose said, so many cops, so I had to stay at 85.
85? Holy cow.
Rose said, go big or go home, big boy.
That's right. I'm running 80 and have been since I hit Illinois, except for when we passed the cops.
Well, these people look like they're going to look for them for us, so we'll just grab their bumper.
Yeah, we'll just grab Colorado here and follow them in.
Bacchus said, get a Chevy Traverse next time, loads of room. Rose said, toot, toot.
Toot, toot. Oh no, Mama Bird's car, she's got a Ford Freestyle, and this thing's loaded with room.
It's just loaded.
It's loaded, all right. 2 high bankers, 5 sluices, 8 buckets, 6 shovels.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeti cooler.
It's not a Yeti.
2-room cabin tent, queen size, deluxe, air mattress.
Thanks, Alaska Assassin.
Chairs. You know what we didn't take?
What?
I didn't bring her fold-up table.
Dang it. Later, Bacchus. He said,
Later, Bacchus.
He said, I'm loaded too. It's nap time.
Oh, I thought about taking a nap, but Mama Bird said no sleeping while you're driving, GP.
Yeah, that never ends good.
All these rules.
Next thing you know, we'll be like Chevy Chase in Vacation. Miner says, Rose, that was uncalled for in the car, and all. Sheesh. Joy says, Mama Bird, loaded seems to be the word of the day. National Lampoon's Vacation. They crack me up when the old lady croaks in the car. What was her name? Aunt something.
Oh.
Wait, are you sleeping? No sleeping.
I need a little more coffee.
No sleeping and driving. I told him I would drive. He's just really not fond of the idea.
Okay, Mama Bird, I'm driving, like I said, 83 miles an hour right now. If Mama Bird was driving, we'd be doing 53 miles an hour.
Nah. Well, not necessarily that the auntie died. It was just the humor around it, Jason. Jeez.
Oh no, Mama Bird's got a really dark streak. You don't know about Jason. Really dark
There's
streak.
the North Fork River.
Some of these rivers do have gold in them. Unfortunately, here in Illinois, they don't allow you to stop on the side of the road. They got signs everywhere that says, no parking on side of highway.
He needs no help there, Jason.
You see them hoses? I look at that and I'm thinking, that'd be a good inlet hose for a 6-inch dredge.
True, true. It's like a little lake in the middle of nowhere with a little dock. All right, let's wave. Hell, I didn't even see anybody in the truck.
You probably got some.
It's one of those self-drivers.
Right?
True, Jason. He told me not to yawn because if you can't sleep and drive, yawning is contagious. Actually, I think he started it, which isn't good because he is the driver. Oh, I seen it. He's yawning. Again, nothing. These people don't care that I'm waving at them.
We're probably, 100 miles from the old Ohio line, or the Indiana line. Not Ohio. I wish we was 100 from Ohio. We're about 100 miles from the Indiana line now. Something like that, give or take. And you guys will know when we hit, if you're still alive, when we hit Indiana.
We got 5 hours to go. 5.
So we're over halfway, Mama Butter.
Dina says more coffee for both of you. That's pretty. Oversized load coming up.
So you guys missed it. We went through some road construction earlier. Slowed down, sped up, slowed down, sped up. And laying in the middle of the road was a broom. I looked at Mama Bird. I said, "Look, Mama Bird, Mary lost her broom."
He did, Mary.
That was for you, Zaxxon.
You're right, Joy. They are hilarious, all of those guys. Miner says they saw you coming in the mirror and scared the toot-toot out of them. Too busy to look now.
Toot-toot.
The farm in action.
Is whipping here.
Yeah, it is. The farm in action's in overdrive today up here. They all have, look at that piece of machinery. It's huge. That looks like a brand spanking new fancy.
Brand new trash truck.
Dina said, "Great, now I'm yawning."
Me too, Dina.
Brand spanking. That's right. This looks like one of their newly done roads, huh?
It does have a fresh layer of asphalt on it. The roads were great last year when we came through here, though, in Illinois. But I think we broke an axle in the rental car when we hit Indiana.
So GP and his buddy that he took to Pennsylvania to get his stuff one time, they told me how bad these roads were in Indiana, and I just thought they were exaggerating, but they are so rough.
Yeah, and that was like 10 years ago.